Hello everyone, I'm Dr. K. Sandhya. Currently, I'm working as a lecturer in Government Degree College, Vartanapet, Varangal Rural District. Now, I would like to explain about the general characters and classification of fishes. The Pisces are more than 30,000 species of vertebrate animals found in waters of the world. Pisces includes all fishes. They are aquatic. Some fishes may be found in freshwater or marine water. All fishes live in water for their entire lives. 40% of all vertebrate species are fishes. The fishes are an important resource for humans worldwide, especially as food. Fishes have first evolved in Silurian period of Paleozoic era. The golden period of the fishes was the Devonian period. These are the first jawed vertebrates, so they are included in Gnathostomata. Fishes may be defined as the cold-blooded animals, which means they change their body temperature according to ambient environment, which shows the great variation in size. The study of fishes is called ichthyology. Ichthys means fish, logos means study. The study of fishes is called ichthyology. The smallest fish is Pedocypris progenetica, which measures about 7.9 millimeter. The largest fish name is the Rhinodon typus, which is commonly known as whale shark. This slide shows the external anatomy of fish. The elliptical in shape to overcome water pressure during movement. Body is covered with dermal scales. It is of cycloid, ctenoid, gonoid, or placoid. Next, limbs are absent in these fishes. Lateral line sense organs present in fish. Eyes without eyelids. Next, this is the external anatomy of fish. Uh, Next, internal anatomy of fish. The internal features. Let us come to the internal features of fish, which has a endoskeleton skull with a double occipital condyle, jaws with or without teeth. Heart has two chambers. There is no nucleus in red blood cells. Brain is the control center of a fish. All sensory information is processed here in the brain. Double occipital condyle is present in the skull, which acts as a endoskeleton. The swim bladder is the hollow gas filled balance organ, allows a fish to conserve energy by maintaining a neutral buoyancy in water. Heart has two chambers. There is no nucleus in RBC. 4 to 5 pairs of gills present in respiratory system. Uh, Next, pronephric or mesonephric kidneys present in excretory system. Fertilization may be internal or external. The body is divided into a head, trunk, and tail. Although the divisions between the three are not always externally visible, the skeleton is either made of cartilage in cartilaginous fish or bone in bony fish. There are no limbs. The main external features of the fish The fins are composed of light, either bony or the soft spines called rays. The mouth at or near the tip of the snout, a pair of eyes present on the head. The gills are present under the gill cover, with help the fishes to respire. Next, the general characters. Coming to the general characters of Pisces, which are cold-blooded animals, which means they change their body temperature according to ambient environment. All fishes or aquatic and cold-blooded animals or poikilothermic animals, or which are also known as ectotherms. The body is divisible into head, trunk, and tail. The neck is absent in this fish. It has a streamlined spindle-shaped body. It is helpful in swimming. The skin contains multicellular mucus glands, lubricant. They may have paired fins, or they may have unpaired fins. Next, they have one pair of nostril, external nostril. When one pair of nostril have present, the condition is called dirhinus. Next, let us move on to the scales, gills. So the gills, these are very delicate structures and should not be touched if the fish is to be released. Respiration in fishes may occur within the help of gills, which are very delicate structures, should not be touched if the fish is to be released. Next, scales. Next, the vertebrates. These are the both sides concave ribs are present in this fish. Pectoral and pelvic girdles support paired fins. They may have paired fins, or they may have unpaired fins. Dorsal, anal, caudal fins, or which are unpaired fins. The pectoral and pelvic fins are paired fins. Next, let us go to the coelom. The coelom consists of a small pericardial cavity and larger pleuroperitoneal cavity, contains a viscera except kidneys. Two are separated by the septum transverse. Dentition in fishes is the homodont, acrodont, and polyphyodont type of teeth are present in fishes. The spiral valve is present in the intestine, which increases the absorptive area. Next, respiration by the gills or the extensions of the pharynx. In the elasmobranchial fishes, the gills will open separate. In bony fishes, the gill slits are covered by the operculum. We can see here this diagram shows the gills in fishes. Next, let us go to scales. Scales in fishes. The scales are useful for the classification, identification, age determination of a fish, which are very useful in the classification. The body is covered with dermal scales. It is of cycloid, ctenoid, gonoid, and placoid types. Uh, Let us go to placoid. We can see here the fish scales. Depending on the fish scales, the fishes are divided into two placoid, divided into two, placoid scales and non-placoid scales. The placoid scales, placoid scales, which where these fishes have this type of scales. The examples are elasmobranchs. Next, the non-placoid scales are divided into three types of scales: cosmoid, gonoid, and ctenoid scales. Sorry, four types of scales. Non-placoid scales are divided into four types of scales: cosmoid, gonoid, cycloid, and ctenoid scales. Uh, this slide shows the four different types of scales. First, go to the placoid scales, which are also known as dermal denticles because they are dermal in origin. These are closely set, but do not overlap each other, which can observe here. Basal plate embedded in dermis and trident spine projecting outward through the epidermis. The examples include shark. Next, go to gonoid. These are purely dermal and formed of four layers. Outermost layer is gonoid, beneath which the thin layer of cosmin. Third layer is the vascular layer, which might be absent in some fishes. Fourth layer is isopentadine layer. The examples include Lepidosteus and Polypterus in Amia fish also, which has gonoid type of scales. Next, cycloid. Next, cycloid. The entire scale is thin, flexible. It is more or less circular with fine concentric rings of growth. By continuing these lines of growth, the age of the fish can be determined. Every year, one ring appears. These are found in Teleosteae and Dipnoi. Next, type of scales or ctenoid scales. The ctenoid, which means the comb-like scales. Some fishes contain both cycloid and ctenoid scales. Examples include teleost fishes. The posterior margins has comb-like teeth called cteni. Next, the remaining characters of Pisces, uh, they may have external nostrils. When one pair of nostrils have present, the condition is called dirhinus. They may have paired fins or unpaired fins. Nervous system contains a brain. It is a control center. All sensory information is processed in the brain. Next, on the lateral sides of the body, the lateral line sense organs are present. They detect the pressure changes of water. Next, the digestive system is well developed in these fishes. In the intestine of shark, scroll valve is present. In the nervous system, contains brain and spinal cord. Brain is small. It will not occupy the entire cranial cavity. 10 pairs of cranial nerves are present in this species. Next, kidneys or mesonephric or protonephric types of kidneys are present in these fishes. The urinary bladder is absent. The skeleton of some fishes is made by the cartilage. They are called cartilage fishes. In some fishes, the skeleton is made by bone. So, they are called as bone fishes. In some freshwater fishes, accessory respiratory organs are also present. They will take up aerial respiration. Next, sexes are separate. In male sharks, claspers are present. These are unisexual animals. Many fishes are oviparous, and some fishes are viviparous. In the development, the fishes, uh, these are anamniotes, which means the fishes, in these fishes, the amnion is not developed. Hence, these are animals are called as anamniotes. Next, let us move on to this slide, migration in fishes. This figure shows the anadromous life cycle, and this slide shows the catadromous life cycle. These are very reversible migration process. First, go to anadromous migration of fishes from marine water to fresh water. Example: salmon, hilsa, and trout. Next, catadromous life cycle migration of fishes from freshwater to marine water. The examples include anguilla. It is just reverse from the anadromous. This is the migration in Pisces. Next, uh, now I'm going to explain the classification of fish. Uh, the classification includes the phylum Chordata, group Craniata, subphylum Vertebrata, division Gnathostomata, and superclass Pisces. The classification, this slide shows the classification. The classification of a fish includes the chordata is divided into protochordata and vertebrata. The vertebrata is subdivided into two superclasses, agnatha and gnathostomata. The gnathostomata, the these are jaws are absent in Agnatha, and jaws are present in Gnathostomata. The Gnathostomata is divided into three classes: Placodermy, Chondrichthyes, and Osteichthyes. Chondrichthyes is divided into two subclasses: Elasmobranchiae and Holocephali. Next, Osteichthyes. Osteichthyes is divided into three subclasses: Acanthodiae, Actinopterygiae, and Sarcopterygiae. And examples are cleared in this slide. Um, Pisces include three classes, mainly Placodermi, Elasmobranchiae, and Osteichthyes. Muller and Goodrich, Berg, Romer, etc., classified the fishes. There is no agreement among many authors with respect to the classification of fishes. First class is Placodermi. The main characteristics include in this placodermy, these are extinct fishes. They are all armored fishes. Their exoskeleton is in the form of bony plates or shields. Their endoskeleton is bony. The Hyodian gills, slits or gill slits or complete. It is not reduced. Next, heterocircle caudal fin is seen in this placoderms. Hyoid arc will not support the jaws. The primitive jaws are seen in this placoderms. These placoderms survived up to Permian period of Paleozoic era. The examples mainly included in these placoderms or Climateus and Botryolepis. These pictures are here. We can observe here the Climateus, next Botryolepis. Next class is Chondrichthyes, which are also known as elasmobranchi. These are exclusively marine fishes. The exoskeleton in the form of placoid scales. Placoid scales are which I have explained before. Placoid scales structure and their arrangement on the fishes. Their endoskeleton is cartilaginous. This is very important. Cartilaginous fishes and are called, therefore they are called cartilaginous fishes or chondrichthyes fishes or elasmobranchi. Jaw suspension is amphistylic or holostylic. Next, gills. Gills, 5 to 7 pairs of gills are present in this chondrichthyes. External gill openings are separate. External gill openings which are separate, they are not covered by the operculum. Next, heterocircle caudal fin is seen in this elasmobranchs. Male shows claspers for copulation. The air bladder is absent in these fishes. The class Elasmobranchi is divided into again two subclasses. The subclasses, one is Selachi. In these fishes, the pectoral fin has a cartilaginous rod. The fins are very developed in these fishes. The heterocircle caudal fin is present in this subclass. It has four orders in which only two are living, remaining or extinct fishes. Next, Protoselaci. The Protoselaci order Protoselaci shows many jaws, pointed teeth. Jaws show many pointed teeth. Nasal openings are paired. Holostylic or amphistylic jaw suspension is present in these animals. It is represented by the few living species. The only examples included in this Protoselaci hetero lotus. Next order, second order is Euselaci. In this order, the skin contains placoid scales. These are exclusively marine. 5 pairs of gill slits are present and they open separately. It is divided into two. Pleurotremata, suborder Pleurotremata. Gill slits on the lateral sides of the body. Pectoral fins are distinct in these animals, which includes sharks and dogfishes. The main examples in this Pleurotremata suborder are Scoliodon spirna. Spirna is also commonly known as a hammer-headed shark. Next example is Stegostomata, which is this common name is tiger shark. Um Next, the Scoliodon fish picture is present in this slide. The Scoliodon type study is very important type study in fishes, and it is also very important for dissection or practicals in this in the practicals also. The Scoliodon is the commonly known as dogfish, which has three parts. Body is divided into three parts: head, trunk and tail. The head, next gill slits, four and of pairs of gill slits are present in the scoliodon, and this is the pectoral uh, mm, fin. Next, dorsal fin, unpaired fins are present in this scoliodon, and paired fins are also present in this scoliodon. And next, caudal fin, and this is the tail, hetero circle tail is present in this dogfish. Next, hypotermata, suborders hypotermata, which includes skates and rays. Body is flattened dorso-ventrally. Pectoral fins are expanded antero-posteriorly, and gills openings are ventral and five in number. Next, dorsal fins, if present or seen on the tail. The examples are Pristis. This common name is sawfish, rhinobatus, guitarfish, torpedo. Its common name is electric ray, raja. This its common name is skates, trigon. Its common name is stingrays, mylibobatus. Its common name is eagle rays. These are the examples of suborder Hypotermata. Next, this is the picture of torpedo, electric ray, and electric ray. This is the picture of electric ray. Next, Brodiodonti. Next subclass is Brodiodonti, which includes fossil and modern chimeras. Its mouth is small and bounded by lips. In these animals, holostylic jaw suspension is seen. Next, gills are enclosed in boneless operculum. Next, male possesses a frontal clasper on the head. It is divided into again two orders. Order 1 is Eubradiodonti, and order 2 is holocephalic. Eubradiodonti, which includes helodus. Next order, which includes chimeras. These are called devil fishes. Chimeras also called king of hens, chimera. This picture shows the diagram the picture in this image shows the diagram of chimera. Next class is the Astectis. These fishes are marine or freshwater or brackish water fishes, which has the cycloid, ctenoid, or gonoid scales will form the exoskeleton. The endoskeleton is made up of bones. So the bones, therefore they are called Astectis. Jaw suspension is autostylic. Operculum is present in these fishes. Claspers are absent. Uh, Air bladder is present, and this class is divided into two subclasses. Subclass 1, Crassopterizae, and subclass 2 is the Actinopterizae. Let us go to Crassopterizae. In this subclass, the bony fishes are included in this subclass, which will show lobed and massive fins. The subclass, which includes again two orders. One is Rhipidistia and Dipnoi. First order is Rhipidistia. This order includes the extinct fishes. But in 1938, Uh, Coelacanth fish was caught. This was identified as Ripidestian fish by the scientist Miss Latimer. Therefore, the fish is called Latimeria. It is the oldest living fossil. We can see observe here the next important order is the dipnoi. This order includes living fishes. In the present day only three genera are living. They show discontinuous distribution. Example one is the Neoceratodus. uh, the common name is the Australian lungfish. Next, Protopterus. Its common name is African lungfish. Lepidosiren. Its common name is South American lungfish. We can observe here the three fishes are here. First is the Australian lungfish, second one is African lungfish, and third one is the South American lungfish. These are living fishes. These fishes show discontinuous distribution. The dipnoi order is very important for exam point of view. Next subclass Actinopterosae. These fishes will live in freshwater or marine water. Uh, they do not show internal nostril. This subclass is again divided into three infraclasses. The infraclass one is Chondrosteae. This super order includes three orders, only fishes of one order are surviving. Order Polypteriformes. These fishes with gonoid scales, caudal fin is symmetrical. The dorsal fin has many peculiar fins, etc. The only example include Polypterus. Next, infraclass 2 Holosteae. This includes two order. The order one is the uh, Emiformis. In this Emiformis order, caudal fin is heterocircle. Example is bovine, Antia fish. Common name is bovine. Next, go to second order Lepido. Uh, uh, Lepidoptiformis. In this order, nasal opening at the end of the much elongate snout. Caudal fin is abbreviate heterocircle. The example include Lepidosteus. Its common name is gore pike. Next infraclass is Teleosteae. This is very important superorder for examination, which includes nearly 25,000 species. They are divided into many orders. Order one is Clupiformis. In this Clupiformis fishes, caudal fin is homocircle. The examples include Hilsa, Alicia, herrings, and salmon. Uh, we can observe here these examples of pictures. Next, order two Cypriniformis. Weberian ossicles. In this Cypriniformis, the Weberian ossicles connecting to the ear with air bladder is present. Air bladder is connected with duct to the alimentary canal. Carps. Example, carps. Labiorohita, Chenna punctatus, and barbus. These are very common edible fishes in India. Next, third order is the Anguilliformis. In this Anguilliformis, body is eel-like. Air bladder is present in these animals. If present connected with the intestine by a duct, the example includes anguilla. Next, Belloniformis. Belloniformis, five physiologic fishes in fish which fins or without spines. The examples of Belloniformis or Exocetus. This is commonly called as flying fish, and next example is Cypsilurus. Next, order 5. Order 5, Syngnathiformis. Uh, Next, physiologic fishes in which the first dorsal fin, if present, is spinous. In this Syngnathiformis, the examples are hippocampus, which its common name is seahorse. Next, Syngnathus, its common name is pipefish. Next, order 6. The sixth order is Cyan Brainiiformis. These fishes have eel-like body. In these fishes, air bladder is absent, spines absent in fins. Examples include uh, Asphenius. Next, order, seventh order, Perciformis. Perciformis fishes fins usually with spines, usually two dorsal fins. The examples of Pisiformis or Phaetasper and Anabos. Anabos is a common fish. This its common name is climbing purple. Next, eighth order, Pleuronectiformis. In this Pleuronectiformis order, the fishes have both eyes. These are situated on the side. Skulls is asymmetrical. Fins usually without spine. Adults without air bladder. Examples include Syngogisos. Next, ninth order, Echinoformis. Echinoformis, the spinous dorsal fin is into an adhesive disc placed on the head. In this fishes, air bladder is absent. Next, examples